And my inbox was flooded with one column of people who were, I want to donate my gently used bras. I want to upcycle. I want to give you my bras. I've hit menopause, or I no longer have a period and I want to donate boxes of pads and tampons and I want to go out and buy some. So people who had products I wanted to donate, or people who were like, I want to do a collection drive in my office or for my women's employee resource group at my company or whatnot. And then the other column, right, the other pillar that I'm holding up here, in my other hand, were people who said, "Hi, I'm a woman experiencing homelessness in Iowa, and I really need some tampons." Or, "I'm the executive director of a domestic violence shelter in San Francisco. I heard you might have access to some new bras, new underwear, and some tampons. Can you help us?" Or "I'm a mom in Dallas and I have three teenage girls and I have no access to menstrual products and they're too expensive. Can you help?" And so when your inbox has these basically two columns of people, at that point, what I support the girls is basically the bridge. And it's kind of like we're just the pen on top here that is bridging these two columns, these two silos of people. And that's what we do. But I didn't do it alone. I didn't do it in a said silo. I had incredible family and friends who are much smarter than me, and we strategized and we went, like, we had like a several day retreat where we were talking everything from nonprofit management to business strategy. And I had people come in the room who were PR professionals, marketing professionals, communication professionals, just business strategists, operation folks, and say, how can we expand this? And so there were a lot of people who said, I want to bring your project to my town. I was like, okay, really? Like, that, I didn't think it moved people in that way, but I was like, so I wound up early on putting together like a tips and tricks guide. And I'm also nerdy, right? So now you can decide if you would want to be friends with me from 20 years ago. But I wound up running a couple pilot studies from people who had read the article and said, I want to bring this to my town. So I sent them like this, like, suggested tips, tricks, things to avoid, et cetera, so that it's the most successful drive it could be. Please let me know. Let's chat. And I had people also send me their resumes, like, because it was like hundreds of people. And I was like cruising through people's resumes just to host a drive. I mean, it was a little ballsy. It was probably a little weird, but like I didn't know what I was doing. So like mea culpa. And I wound up cherry picking a couple really incredible humans and having calls with them and saying, "Okay, let's figure this out." They did these drives and each one was more successful than the next. And they, like, of people donating gently used clean wash bras, of sealed menstrual hygiene products, etc. And so that's how this really blossomed and expanded.